And welcome back to Riviera RC, and let's talk body count. Yeah, let's talk body count. Now, how many of you go scrolling through various websites and go, I like that, that'll be a good idea. I like that, that'll be a good idea. Ooh, I haven't seen one of them before. I'll have that. Yeah, I've been doing that for quite a while. So I thought I'd go through the plans I have for the amount of bodies that I have. This may take a little bit of a while. Right, let's get to it. Let's start with the box. I think that seems a good idea. Yeah, so this is one of the reasons why I need to streamline the channel, as I said in a previous video regarding the racing, etc. A Tuesday night, I could be spent doing a lot more. Now, something I bought a long time ago, and I have ideas of it for the FTX Geo, but I may get the actual specific chassis for it, although it isn't cheap. And I'm not buying any kits in 2024 until May, as I said, or possible. Was this, which is Toyota Land Cruiser. And this is a hard body. It would fit. Get rid of the bumpers. It would fit the Geo absolutely lovely. But this is an RC80 Land Cruiser body, and they do an absolutely fantastically detailed chassis for it, which I am very tempted with. But I have bought the mounting kits, which are quite heavy duty, that go in between the chassis rails of the Geo and others, so that this will fit. Now, I do also have the windows and the mirrors. I wanted to do this one before I did like the Scania and stuff, so that I would get practice on this one, because obviously it's going to get scuffed up with it being off-roading, etc. But I think this is going to be one of those that I will have to take my time with. It is a very, very nicely detailed body, so I'm going to have to take my time with this one. So that's the LC80 Land Cruiser. So yeah, that's the Toyota. So that's one of the crawler bodies. So let me get that one out of the way, and we'll look at what else we've got in the stockpile. So as some of you will be aware, there is a channel called Scale Builders Guild, and they also always talk about the year of no Lexan. That's not going to apply here. You're going to have to bear with me while I go through noises. Now, I had bought this, which is a Montec Racing body for the truck. Now, obviously I'm not going racing anymore, so that will either be sold separately or sold with that truck. So we needn't worry about that one. I'm just going to pull these up and figure out what they are as we go. Right, this one. This is, now, I don't want to do his name injustice, but it is Ilya Kapitanov. So I do apologise if I got that wrong. If you look at 3D Moss Customs IT, there you go. This is another Neva body, which, as I showed in a previous video, this will be going on the CCO2 that I've got. I've already got the Rothmans one, which is exactly the same body. This one has a lot of detailing in. It's got lots of light buckets so that we can have lights front and rear on everything. And it's got 3D printed bits and bobs to go on, like the bumpers and the wing mirrors and the wiper blades, etc. A brilliant detail. They've got loads and loads on their website. They also do seconds. So if you're going to go crawling or bashing or screaming the crap out of your car and not giving monkeys about it actually being damaged quickly, go and have a look. They've got Alfa Romeos and all sorts of bits and pieces. So hang on, here we go. There you go, let's do that. Mm-hmm. You can have a look at their website there. So that's website. It takes a couple of weeks to turn up, but I really rate these bodies. And I do thank him for sending them to me all the time. Obviously, I do pay for them. But I'm glad I found them because those that know me know that I love the Nevas. So that will be done on the CC02 in the relatively near future. Right, next. This one is, excuse the noise, this. Oh, I do apologise, I've got to sort this desk out. This is for, now this is when I was into the racing and I was going to do an MO6, but I was still probably get an MO6. This is L&L bodies, because L&L models I do buy quite a bit off of. I scroll through and go, really like that. So they will feature in the bodies coming up. RS200 Escort. RS200 Escort? I'd obviously had too much gin, obviously. RS200, no Escort involved. I do have plans, but there is another body coming on, which we'll go to later. But I do have plans for either this one or the other one. This does come with all the original Pirelli decals. So this might just go as that car. Obviously an MO6 will have to be purchased at some point. So we're looking at this being mothballed until the end of the year because the no kit rule between now and May, at least. Right. We also have this baby. Surprise, surprise. L&L models. Now this is the Datsun, and I can't remember what model it is, but it is a 70s beauty and it looks absolutely stunning. And this will go on an MO5 or MO5 or MO6 chassis, probably an MO5. I don't know actually, because it's a rear-wheel drive, but front-engined, might go on the MB01, which I haven't built yet, but might not. But this will be a shelf queen. I've already got the colour, which Dave showed me some pictures of one done, and it will be like a light green, proper retro 70s colour. But again, it's an L&L bodies. It's relatively strong body, but I want to take my time and make that one look as good as I could. Right, next. L&L bodies again. This is there, and I will do a separate video on this because the wheels that I've got for this are just stunning. Rob Mitchell, IneedABiggerShed.com. Just go and have a look. Go and have a look. He's about to bring out 3D printed Porsche 959 something. I don't know whether it's a full kit. Very interested. See, this proves that when you get the order of your videos screwed up, that you put out one before you're supposed to put this one out. So the Rob Mitchell wheels and the 959. Go back and have a look at my previous videos. Cheers. Right, as we were. Let me go into this quickly. This is for the M chassis, but they also do one for TT01, TT02 type. And he also does the 3D printed or resin printed wheels for those as well. The Lancia Stratos. Now, he does, obviously the front wheels are standard, the rear wheels are offset. And Rob Mitchell has done them in a presentation pack. They're stunning, complete with the like the tyre valve, the lot. I mean, this comes with little pop-up lights which go on the front. I mean, it's just a brilliant, brilliant body. So this will go, I think, on the MB01, and the Fiat body will just disappear somewhere into oblivion. It's got the light pods. It's just beautiful, really beautiful. So that is something I'm looking forward to. See, I've got all these projects going on. I don't need to be racing. I should be doing this every single bloody night with the amount of stuff I've got to do. And I'd still be doing it 2 years down the line. Right. I'm going to go and fill my glass and then we'll come back. Right, so I'm back. I know that, there's continuous E there, if that's a word. Right, so that's the Stratos for the MO 5/6/7/4 whatever I put it on. So that might be no, wrong. MB01. Just thinking ahead on others. So that's now this is the Revive RC. And I think it's their take on the Madcap, because I have this one here. Oops. Bloopers. Which was my DTO2, or is my DTO2, with their take on the Astute body. Yeah, Astute. It's not the Astute, is it? It's the TD4 Avanti body that they did. Not Astute. I put the Astute stickers on it. Far too many kits, far too much stuff going on. Which I absolutely love the look of it. So, while I was on their website, I did order their Madcap. But I don't know what this is going on as yet. But, it's one of those things. I could set it on, or could buy something else and then bodge it to fit. So yeah, we shall see where that ends up. We have interiors, interiors galore. I've got touring car with the single seat. I've got rally car with the 2 seats, and I've got multiples of these, which are, you can't see them from here, are going to go on those kits up at the top. So I can do these as and when I want before I do the actual kits that are up there. What have I got? I've got a Skyline, which is the Taisin one, which is the Japanese market only. I've got the Opel the Opel Vectra, the FF01. That will have one of these in, definitely, just for the touring car. I've got the Opel Calibra V6, which I need to do another one of these exactly the same. So anyway, I've got quite a few stuff. So these will keep me busy of an evening. I did the one on the Lardeniva with the Rothmans body, which I was quite happy with. So I'm hoping to take time to get these interiors done. Right, let's put them over there on top of that pile. And this is, now I said it earlier on about the Stratos on the MO5 chassis. I also bought this one Now, I bought these two, if I remember rightly. I bought these two unsure on which one I was going to use. Now, if you do remember way back, the Andy Robinson RC channel did was it the last Christmas? Not this Christmas, just gone, the one before. The RC Elf did a competition. So up here, I do have, and it's on the top, so I can pull that one off. Shit. Excuse me. Oh. Now, I have up here a TTO2B already built. But this one, I won, which was a competition via Andy Robinson RC, which the RC Elf had given him a couple of kits, if I remember off the top of my head, and I won this one. So part of me is like, I've already got one. I want to sell it. No. I then went, well, let's do something completely different. So I'll keep this one here, which is this one. I shall keep this one, which obviously needs a bloody good clean, as a buggy. And I've just realised that the microphone is perched up here, so that was probably very loud. Do apologise. I'm kind of thinking that I wanted something a bit different. So I went for, now this was way before the M chassis one came out. This was a Delta plastic version of the Stratos. So I've got that, which somewhere in another box, I've got the arse end and all the light buckets and everything. Then I saw this, which is even slightly wider. It's another RS200. Now, an RS200 Rally with oversized wheels on the TTO2B, I think, would be quite smart. Now, I have just noticed something actually. It's an RS200 that's come with RS500 window masks. Bollocks. That ain't going to work, because that's definitely not the square window on the back of this. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, so that's the plans in the future of the TTO2B with this. What do you reckon? Should that work? Or should I use the Stratos? But if you look, Stratos is a lot narrower than... Oh, I wonder if this will work. So there's the bucket. I can get different wheels and tyres. That isn't far off being outside of the wheels. I think that'll work quite well. So that's plans in the future. Yeah. So as for other kits, I don't know. I've got definitely selling that other truck. I was going to think about originally selling this, but that's definitely a no-no. I don't know. I'm tempted to sell either the Monster Beetle or Subaru Brat. They're both on ORV chassis, so I only really need to keep one. I don't know. Anyway, that is my body count video. Yeah, does anybody else just do the whole scroll, oh, I like that, I'll buy it, scroll, I like that, I'll buy it, and then think, what am I going to put it on? Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I've got plenty to get on with, as you can see. still got the Scania stuff to do, which hopefully the third, fourth, and fifth coats will be done on all of the pieces. I've got more at the shack still drying off. So yeah, what do we reckon? And I think I will go through, and I'm going to ask you guys. I haven't got anything else that needs to be built, as in from scratch. So I might do a "What do you think I should build next?" video. But, yeah, and then I will go for it. I mean, I've got the Clodbuster. I've got the Black Edition. That cannot come into it because I haven't got the room to put it anywhere. I'm kind of thinking one of the touring cars. Anyway, I'll do a separate video on that. I'm going to pack all these bodies back away again, and we will leave the video there. So thank you very much for watching, and I do apologise that I have awkward on a bit, but you know what it's like. We've got to do some content, and I've got all these bodies. So I was going to keep a lot of it sort of not so much secret, but I was going to keep some of it so that it was like, well, we'll bring it up as we do it. And I just thought, well, everybody else has got to have a stash of stuff, be it kits or bodies or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, waffle. Take care. Have fun. And I will see you on the next one. Cheers for now. Bye-bye.